Hello friends, JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan, and today we're going to speak about a challenge that most people have, and that is permanent weight loss. Most of you guys have tried some kind of diet before. You've tried to lose some weight. Maybe you've gone 3 steps forward and 10 steps back. You're frustrated. You've hit that point of learned helplessness where you've tried it all and it just hasn't worked for you. And maybe you have just put your hands up in the air and said, this is not for me, and you've given up. My friend, if this is you, I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. This is one of the reasons why 23 years ago we started the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan with the idea that we wanted a sustainable nutrition plan that people could still be at tip-top shape and yet enjoy their favorite foods, be able to share with friends, family, and not be the awkward person at the party drinking diet water, right? So if this is you, don't go anywhere because I have something very, very powerful, the number one way for permanent weight loss. I want to point out a foe, which is the fad diet, the superficial vehicle that maybe in the past you have used to lose weight. Maybe it was keto, Atkins, South Beach, any of these programs out there. Nothing wrong. Some of those things work for a little while. I just don't think they're sustainable for a lifetime. And the reason for that is because these are very superficial vehicles. What we're looking at today and what I want to basically present to you is an idea that in order for you to make this a lifestyle, it has to stem from the right type of mindset. I believe that the why is more important than the what. In other words, if you have an intrinsic why, if you have a compelling reason that moves you forward every day to do the right thing, you will continue to sustainably do that. The contrary is going to happen, right? If you don't have a strong why, you're going to choose a very superficial vehicle and you're going to notice that weight loss will not be permanent for you. So let me give you an example. I know that most people battle Monday through Friday going to work because there's friction, because there's responsibility. Maybe a boss is barking orders at you. It is hard, right? This is why we have the typical saying, oh, thank God it's Friday, right? That comes from the idea that there's friction, there's tension, there's a boss, and we sort of shun those things, but we still do it because it's connected to our livelihood, right? If we don't go to work, then we won't have a roof over our head or food on the table. So we push through the friction, through the adversity, and we do it. And most people go to work for 25, 30 years and never even question it. That's because they have a very strong why connected to the reason they're going to work. So I'm here to say that if you want to make weight loss permanent, the number one way to go about that is to actually connect it to a mission. Connect that weight loss journey to an intrinsic reason, right? Maybe someone in your family, God forbid, has passed from obesity. Maybe they just had a really bad lifestyle. They were eating all the wrong things and they passed away, and that really hit you hard. And you have decided that you're going to take this by the horns and you're going to actually change the trajectory of your family, right? You want to leave a legacy for your family. If you do that well and you connect that why strong enough that hits your emotions, right, so that your actions are impacted on a daily basis, weight loss for you will be permanent and you will never yo-yo diet again. So I'm here to say that we all have belief systems, right? Some are good, some are bad. And based on those belief systems, right, we tap into our potential. And based on tapping into that potential, we take some actions, and based on those actions, we get some results. So what needs to change is not the diet, but actually the belief systems. We need to tie our weight loss journey to a very important emotional why that will allow us to tap into potential, that will allow us to get different actions, and will allow us to get different results. My friend, if you can change that in that sequence, you tie a very strong intrinsic why, right, to your purpose of losing weight and getting in shape, then weight loss will be a permanent thing for you. So here's what I would like for you to do. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to draw a line right down the middle. And then let's suppose that you are 200 pounds currently. I want you to, on the left column, to put 200 pounds and the habits that have led you to 200 pounds. Okay, so maybe that is I'm sedentary, I have a sweet tooth, I'm an emotional eater, there's people, places, and things in my life that are not helping. You write that down on the left column. On the right column, I want you to write your weight goal, the goal that you want to achieve. Right? And then maybe you're not there, maybe you're not exercising these habits just yet, but I want you to actually think of the habits that are going to lead you to 170 pounds in this particular example. So maybe that is being active, joining a community, learning how to meal prep, hiring a coach. Maybe all of these things are going to take you there, right? What I want you to do is, with that important why, that intrinsic why that you chose, I want you to start executing on the right side of the column, right? Strategically. One of the best ways to do that is to hire a coach. If you don't know how to do it for yourself, if you feel like you're going to fall short, I am a huge proponent for coaching for that particular reason, because accountability is everything, my friend. Most of us don't have a knowledge gap. Most of us just need to be reminded of the things that we committed to when we were excited. That calls for accountability. And my friend, I can tell you that you want to choose a coach, a nutrition coach, if you're trying to lose weight. Beyond a trainer, a physical trainer, you want to choose a coach that understands cognitive processes when it comes to nutrition, someone that can systematically help you plan your weeks, someone that can hold you hyper accountable, and more importantly, someone that can consistently remind you of the why, the reason why you're actually tied to this weight loss vision or mission, if that is what you're looking to do. Guys, it sounds easier said than done, and I understand it is, but I know that the coaching process really irons this out for you. And if you're really, really seeking to change and make weight loss and proper nutrition a lifestyle, we need to connect it to an important intrinsic why, because that's what's going to propel us forward. I hope you got something out of this. The number one way for permanent weight loss is not a vehicle, but instead it is a strong why. I hope you do something with this. If you enjoyed this video, you're absolutely going to love this video here. I will talk to you guys soon. JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan channel. Talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.